In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use the IFS function in Google Sheets. This handy function is perfect when you need to evaluate different conditions in your data and generate outputs based on those conditions. It allows you to set multiple criteria and specify a corresponding result for each one. So, let's get started with a practical example to see how this works in action. Imagine that we want to determine whether a number in our spreadsheet is positive, negative, or neither. The IFS function will allow us to check these conditions in a very straightforward way. Let's dive into how you can set this up. First, we'll write our formula in the cell where we want the results to appear. We begin by typing an equals sign, followed by the word IFS in all capital letters, and then an opening parenthesis. This is the starting point for our function. The first condition we'll set is to check if the number is greater than 0. So within the IFS function, we indicate this condition by referencing the cell that contains the number, then specifying greater than 0. Afterwards, we add a comma to separate this condition from the output value that will display if the condition is true. For our example, since we're checking if the number is positive, we'll enter the word positive, surrounded by quotation marks to indicate this is the output text. Next, we add a comma to move on to the next condition, which is checking if the number is less than 0. So, we type in our reference cell again and add the less than condition. After another comma, we specify the output for this condition by entering negative within quotation marks. With these first two conditions set, Google Sheets knows what output we desire, if our number is either positive or negative. Finally, let's cover the case where the number is neither positive nor negative, which means it is exactly 0. To handle this, all we have to do is complete our IFS function by specifying what should appear if none of the previous conditions are true. Since there's no explicit condition needed for the 0 state in our scenario, we simply include neither within quotation marks without any further conditions or commas. Now, to see the magic happen, press the Enter key. Once you've executed the function, the cell should display positive, negative, or neither, based on the number's value in the referenced cell, illustrating the result of our well-crafted function. And there you have it. The IFS function in Google Sheets allows you to create complex logic with a clear and organized approach. Have fun experimenting with it, and feel free to explore more conditions and outputs to suit your specific needs. Thanks for watching, and happy spreadsheeting!